Good morning, everyone. So, this is what I was talking about. This is real linen, and it has a backing which you can peel off, as you can see here. And then it has this really sticky stuff on it, so that you can put it on a some sort of a substrate, something stiff. So what I'm going to do first is I want to get some color on it, because of course the main thing that you can do with this is pour paint on it, and then of course you can manipulate the canvas and make all these really nice patterns. So that's what I'm going for. A little bit more here. Oh, those colors really go nicely together. What I'm using is the Vallejo acrylic. This is the artist quality, so that, you know, you can see it. You can pretty much see what it does. It's really pigmented, so you don't have that much trouble using a sponge. And now I'm going to use a brush to see if I can brush some into there, making it a little bit blended, but this dries really fast. So I'm going to put a little bit more on here, give it a little. But I don't have to really, you know, do too much, because we're going to be pouring paint on top. I forget that. So that's not such a big deal. I just want some really nice blues. And I don't even know how much I really need, because I'm not sure where I'm going to stick it on. So to me it keeps, you know, it keeps me puzzled that what I see in real, for real, it's so much different than what I see on the monitor. Somehow these colors, I don't know, they are just, I don't know. I don't have a clue how that works. But I kind of like what it's doing. So there we go. And while I have time, I do want to talk to something. Oh, I'm pretty sure not all of you have seen it, or maybe you have, I don't know, but I don't think so, because it's something that you can watch on YouTube, and it's been on there for a couple of years, and I haven't heard people talk about it, so I'm sort of wondering if you all have seen it. It's a singer. He's from Kazakhstan. That's somewhere close to Russia or in Russia. I don't know. I'm not that good with geology. But this guy, he sings. And the thing is that there's so many people talking about it. There's a lot of these sing coaches, voice coaches, who watch it and then give their comments on it, and they are just blown away. And the thing is that a lot of people start crying when they hear him sing. Now, I'm not one that really will cry because I hear someone sing. I don't think I've ever. I do get goosebumps. I do get those. You know, I'll just get goosebumps because someone can really hit those notes really nice and smooth and high, and I don't know. But, you know, I'll get a lot of goosebumps, but I've never cried. And this guy makes me cry. Yeah, it's a guy, but he sings. It's so amazing. I don't know what it is. And all those vocal coaches, voice coaches, sing coaches, whatever you call them, they are just blown away. Some people don't even believe it's real, but it is real. Because I went, of course, I searched for more of the things he did, and it's just amazing. So his name is Dimash, And I'll put it in right here, Dimash. And he's from Kazakhstan, and he joined in with the China, some sort of a China Voices Got Talent, something like that. And he's amazing. I'm going to do this one more time because I really like this, what I'm seeing here, but I'm not liking what I see there. I don't know why that is. So I'll just keep at it. So he sings this song, and I've never heard that song before. It's called SOS, and it's a French song, so we don't really understand the lyrics, the text, but there is some of those videos. They have an English text, and the text is beautiful too. It's really really beautiful. So I would suggest you listen, because if you haven't, they call him the best singer in the world at the moment. Okay, so I think I can live with this. I'm going to put it in here a little bit more, just a little bit, and then I'm going to put it in the sun so that I can go straight over it. Oh yeah, that I like. Let's do a little bit more of that. That is really pretty. But now you know what I'm missing, guys? A little bit of green. Let me get some green. And I don't have the green that I really like, but I'm going to try it anyway. Let's see. Oops, that's a little bit too much. Oh yeah. Well, I just might frame this without the pink pour on top. That's really nice looking. I wish you could see it in real, because it's so much better than it is on the monitor. I don't know why. Why is that? But I hope I've at least shown you, you know, you can do a lot with a little sponge. You can make it really interesting. It's a really nice background. I could do a lot of other stuff on it too. I think I want some Prussian blue. Just a little splotch on my little spongy thing here. Yeah, okay, let's see. Spongy thing here. Yeah, okay, let's see what happens. The turquoisey color. Okay guys, I'm back, and I have this plank, wooden thing, which I'm gonna put up, and this is sloping down, as you can see. So I'm gonna pour on here first. I'm just gonna hold it, because there's just, you know, I don't have anything to keep it up like this. Well, it stays like that, I see. So as you can see, it's sloping down, and that's about the middle. And I have to be careful, because otherwise it's gonna tip over. Wait a minute, let me fixate it a little bit. Just have to put my pinks on the other side. Here we go. Yeah, that'll have to work. Now, I just, you know, I mixed up some really pretty colors, just because they're pretty and they make us happy, and that's about it. Nothing really that I'm thinking, oh yeah, that's something I want on my wall. I just want to see what it does on this canvas, because of course it's gonna really come down because of the gravity. And this is a little bit darker color for a little bit contrast, and I am going to fill this as far as possible. As you can see, got a lot of layers going on. One more, and that's about enough. Maybe a little bit of yellow, tiny bit, and the other contrast color. Okay, Now what I do want to do is give it one little swirl, because I want it, the colors coming out. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to do back and forth, like a feather pour. Oh, that's going fast. I'll do circles. I can do circles faster. That is really nice. Okay, see how it's pouring down? Only I got a lot of blue up here, so I'm going to add a little bit of color. That was just a little bit too much blue. There it is. Now I'm going to pull the plank out and put it down. And I'm going to torch it, because I see that in, I think in some of these paints there was silicone. Yep. So that'll give it a nice little something to look at. Now I'm thinking, what do I think of this? I think I'd frame it like that. Oh, I gotta really check out why the colors are so different. Because this has a lot of really nice colors in it. It has orange in it, which you don't see on the, which I don't see on the monitor. But I'll when it's dry, I'll do one outside. I am gonna frame it. Although I'm thinking of pulling it a little bit more towards the end. Let me get away these brushes. See, the thing is, what I'm missing is something that's going down there. So if I were to put a little bit of paint there in a little circular motion and just pull it down. See, this is the advantage of a flexible piece of canvas. I'll do the same up here if I still have paint left. Yep. And then pull that down there. Now the other, the longer ones are also coming down, which I kind of like. See how they are making these connections? That is different. Oh boy, that is really different. Let me show you the whole thing. See how the connections work? That's kind of nice. Well, at least it's something totally different that we haven't seen before. So I'm going to keep this. I'm going to let this dry just as it is, because I can't really do too much more with it. I could pull this out though. Let's pull that out like this, so that it has the illusion that it goes straight to the end. That's okay. But this, I really want to keep this intact. I just want to connect them to the end. Not all of them. These are connected. This one isn't connected. Let's connect that one. Now the rest is all connected, only down here it's not connected, and that's something that I sort of like too. Let's make a few little small ones. Let's see if I have a little paint on here. Yep. See, I kind of like that it has these little ones down here, so that would, for me, would be the top and the other one would be the bottom. And another, just a little tiny one. And really what I'm doing now is just, you know, for myself, because I think that, you know, gives it some sort of a balance. Now it looks like something alien, like some alien. I can imagine that this is the water line and that this is the reflection of the above. That really looks cool. And you could do that if you really like that. All you have to do is, when everything's dry, you would give this, you would highlight this so as to give the illusion of the water reflection. That would be really cool. Okay guys, I hope you like this little tryout. I'll be doing some more another time with the flexible canvas, but for now, you know, for me too, I've never worked with it, so when you work with it, you sort of get a feel of what you can do with it. You know that when you move it, everything's going to move, right? So you have to keep that in mind. What else? Well, you could do a lot of things with it. See, if I were to pick up these two and just make like a hang mat, like some sort of a hammock, then all that paint would go all to the middle, and it would get pretty messy though. So you'd have to be really careful with the colors you pick, otherwise they would go gray. And right now I don't have a gray bit in here whatsoever, so I'm happy with that. But you have to watch out for that. But other than that, there's a lot of possibilities with a flexible canvas. So thanks for watching, everyone. Love you all to pieces, and I'll see you in the next one. And don't forget to watch Dimash.